Hey everyone, Jason Weckerle here, along with my buddy Troy. We're heading up north right now to fish some waters of his, which I will not be telling you where that is because this is top secret information. So we're gonna catch a state record bluegill here in Wisconsin this week.
Sure, Jan.
He knows what's gonna happen. He knows what's up. But we're just sitting here right now, making some stops along the way up north. So this is the town of Wittenberg. It's called Home Pond. I guess they got some aquatic invasive species in here. Some rusty crayfish, bandit mystery snails, and the usual Eurasian milfoil weeds. But this is the pond right here. I am here. This is looking pretty fishy. I might take a few casts in here. Guess they put trout in here. This place is pretty beautiful. It's just a roadside stop, a historical landmark. There's a dam right over here flowing into a river, but it's all posted no trespassing. But we might have found a trail. We'll see. We're just checking out this dam right now over by the lake I was just showing you. Looks fishy, but we'll see if Troy catches something. What is that? A tree chub. Can't believe that was a tree chub on a beetle spin. Think it's worth staying here, or you just seeing tree chubs? All right, let's try the net spot. So we got a bunch of deer coming out right now. We just saw about 3 or 4 of them in the past quarter mile. This guy. Just saw an orange and white cat that we actually got on video last year, funny enough, and we think it's the same cat.
I moved the window down, it's gone, so it's gone. She's like, I don't really want to go in these woods, can you guys just go?
What do we have here? What do we have here? Hello, Mr. Turtle. Well, we are finally up here. Just saw a turtle, saw some deer. Mosquitoes are out full force right now. The lake is looking nice. Not sure we'll get out fishing tonight or not. We might do some river walleye fishing, but these mosquitoes are terrible. But let's get unpacked and get this trip going. I was sitting here getting my fishing rod ready, and that turtle just walked right up to me. Doesn't seem to want nothing to do with me now. It's just going to the lake. These mosquitoes are on me 20 at a time right now, but I just turn around, I hear this clocking, rattling sound behind me through the grass. And there's a freaking that turtle is walking right behind me. Should I put you in the lake? I know you're scared.
She's gonna need it now because she's gonna take a hard fall on these rocks.
Yep.
I just set her on the sand though.
You're okay, girl. I know, you're hissing. There you go. You hitched a ride. Right into the drink. There you go.
the next day.
Now it's day one of our trip up here. We're gonna take a long little journey up to St. Germain and Eagle River, Wisconsin, fish around there for a bit, and then we're gonna come back and fish the lake outside. Here's my buddy Troy's cottage. You've seen this cottage in another video if you've watched my page for a while. It's got a beautiful view of the lake. Well, let's get out there and see what happens today. All right, we're at our first spot here. I caught a couple fish last month when I was actually up here with my wife out of this spot. Figured we'd stop and give it a shot. Hopefully not snag my Ned worm up too quickly. I'm just trying to stay back and not spook any of the fish that sit over here. Oh, got one. Right away. Yeah, there's always bullheads back here. Right away. Skinny guy.
Look at him pissing on you.
Ah, don't piss on me, fish. A month ago, all these fish were fatter than hell. Now they're post-spawn, fattening back up. That guy needs to eat a few, though. I'm just tossing right up in this dam right here with a Ned worm on a light mushroom head jig.
There's a bunch of minnows. Easy prey minnows.
Yeah? Right there? I've never seen them.
Dude, there's a zillion of them.
There's a bunch of minnows down here. Ah, I just caught the other one's younger brother, Tiny Tim here. Oh, got one. Oh, that was a walleye.
Was it?
Yeah, looked like a little walleye. Ah. Now we're on the opposite side of the bridge. Well, it's nice and fishy in here because of the current. Hopefully we get a few. Caught them all already? Yep. All right, I got a big smallmouth on right now. This one's a big sucker. Whoa. This is a nice fish. Oh, it's a pike. Thought it was a smallmouth. Ah. Nope. No, 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 no. Oh, sucker bit me off. Just bit me off.
Is that a pike?
Yeah.
So he bit you off too? So you didn't get your shit back?
Nope. Now we're at the St. Germain Flea Market. We're gonna see if we can find any deals.
All the kid sizes and stuff on this half. I have small, medium.
Yeah, it's nice. I just wondering where it came from originally. Oh yeah. If you knew. It's made in Brazil.
What? Are you kidding me? We got one of these at our cabin. I got this one at our cabin.
They're antique.
I got this one at our cabin.
That's crazy.
Can be a little bit better than fly rods though. You fly fish though.
Well, you got.
Check this out.
Huge brown trout.
crappies, thanks.
Yeah, they're hard to find.
Now we're leaving the flea market. We didn't find too many deals, but Troy bought an anchor with rope for 15 bucks. I think he bought a sun shirt with a walleye on it. I bought a musky lure right here. Just a little mini depth raider Joe Booker lure for muskies. But not too many deals. People are kind of charging a lot of money for a lot of used items, and some people really thought they had something because some of the prices were outrageous. But hey, wasn't a total waste of time. Now we're gonna get out fishing. Well, we got the boat all ready and we are getting out on the lake. It's looking nice out. It's hot and muggy, but we see some bluegill activity in the shallows, so let's hope we get some big ones. I got 1/8 ounce beetle spin, but the blade is from a 1/8 ounce size. I'm using a 32nd ounce jig because you can unsnap this little clip right here and change the size of the jig out. He already had one. First cast. Oh, damn. Yeah, that looked like a hit. Oh, I had one too. Right away.
Catch one? Keep it low. Alright.
Yep. You know what we forgot is the net.
Well, I don't think we should need a net. What is this, dude? Look at the size of this bluegill.
Holy crap. Dude, that's a honker. Turn it sideways. There you go. That is a honker, dude. The size of that bluegill.
Remember, we thought it was a pike.
Yeah, it fought so hard.
That's probably a 9.5.
Yeah, Troy just caught a honking bluegill, 9.5, 10 inches easy. You don't see them much like that in southern. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I don't see it yet. Okay, perfect. Say they don't see it. They don't see it.
Let him grow.
Just don't want to show them that.
There's a boat behind us right now, and we're trying not to show them that we're catching fish because as soon as people see you're catching fish, they're right on top of you. People like to follow fishermen around sometimes. Oh. You gonna let me catch any, man?
Just give me some room with this. Shit.
Wow. Good job. Fish has shoulders.
And fight, man. And I love that it's on
Oh.
my triumph.
There we go.
There we go. Just remember, my trolling motor is down.
There's a donkey.
Oh, there you go.
Look at that bluegill.
Pick you up or what, huh?
Size of bigger than my hand. Look at that.
Yeah, thanks for making all that. Did you try that tree yet, dude? Because they're probably stacked in there.
Look at the size of this one, dude. Holy smokes. That's a monster. Look at that. Look at those colors.
That's just why I was trying to put us in the middle of these two areas.
Pumpkin seed. Yeah, it's working perfect. Inserting that jig right up inside the tube. We have live scope on the boat, but we don't even need it right now because we're just smacking them. Good job. Another nice one. Right now I'm just kind of letting it fall, and then I'll start reeling it. I'll let it fall. Start reeling it after a little pump. Let it fall. Oh. Every cast we're getting a bite. Oh, got him. What is this? It's a southeastern Wisconsin keeper, Northwoods throwback. It is, yeah, it is. She still has eggs. We just switched spots. We're fishing a bog island now, full of wood and stumps and hopefully some bluegills. There's always a few around. All right, another nice bluegill on, this time on a night crawler and a teardrop jig. This teardrop jig is called a Wade's blade. That little orange spoon light jig here with a little piece of night crawler and a bobber. I'm gonna let that one go.
Bigger rod's hard to tell.
Little guy. Potato chip.
Yeah, he's got shoulders on.
Catching big ones before, now we're in the nursery. Oh, got one.
Did you keep that one?
No. This one might be a keeper. Jeez. Talk about going in circles.
I'd probably let that one go still.
Yep.
Close though.
Yeah, a little small. Too small compared to those other ones. Canadian night crawlers. We're just finding these underwater logs in these little bog islands. A bog island is actually an island that floats on the surface. It's got a root system under it. If you ever find bog islands like this, do not walk on them because you can fall right through them like a thin sheet of ice because there's water underneath them. People have died walking on bog islands. We got a loon over here swimming on the surface. Beautiful sunset. Oh, holy smokes. That's a good crappie. Hell of a crappie. That's a good fish. That's a good sunset with your fish.
What depth is a thing, but
Oh, there we go.
in the way.
Whoa. Right down in the weeds.
There you go. Maybe we pick them up.
Look. There's a slab. That's a, yeah, thick. Holy smokes. Thick. It's so fun just catching them on that beetle spin.
Right?
It's just so simple. Cheapest lure in the store. I never use the bodies that come with it though. I always
But
just,
they do work.
yeah. I just do better on tubes and stuff. Oh, I got him. Double header. Troy just got that one. Whoa.
My rods. I got
Sorry. Oh. Look at that. Twins. That's awesome. Cheers. Oh, look at that cast. Look at that cast. Oh,
Did you hear that?
yep. That was rip and drag. These piss are fun. Carbonet's reels are working really nice. That's a nice, oh, that's a good one. Look at the forehead in that thing. That is huge. Look at that. Bigger than your hand. Beautiful fish too. Here, let me get back out there. We got a beautiful sunset. It's past 9 o'clock now at night. Gets dark late here in the Northwoods during the summertime. It's been a little bit tough tonight, but we've got some nice fish. Let's get in. Be up for the morning bite.
The next day.
Well, good morning, everyone. Rise and shine. My buddy Troy and I are gonna get out now. Very bright and early for those panfish and pike again. I've seen some fish splashing around in the shallows already, so that's a good sign. It's a beautiful morning. It's very cool. I didn't sleep at all tonight, so I'm gonna fish this morning. Maybe get back out this afternoon for sunset again. But let's see what happens. All right, Troy and I are back out here now. Beautiful sunrise. We're gonna see if we can catch some fish. Got one. There we go. There's a good one. It's way bigger. So that was a start to the morning. Got a decent one. Bluegills that size would be considered giant now in southern Wisconsin, because every lake is fished out, but the Northwoods still has a few good lakes around, thousands of lakes. I got that one kind of out further from the shore. Loons are going crazy. Just caught a decent sized crappie, and we're just fishing in a fallen tree right now. Hasn't been fast paced yet, but maybe they're just waking up. There you go. That's a good one. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. There we go. What is this? Little northern. Stop your flopping. Right now I'm just using a St. Croix Triumph 6.5 foot light action rod with a Piscifun Carbonet's reel, 1000 size, 8-pound test Power Pro braided fishing line, and a Johnson beetle spin with the original jig and body traded out for a tube jig. So we just pulled up to this island right here. I caught my first largemouth of the trip, out of, well, not of the whole trip, but out of this lake. Not a big one, but fought good on a light action rod. You were right about the pike and bass being in this spot. He's not shaking it, dude. You're gonna have to handle him, man. Well, you take care of that. I'll cast over here. At least it's a fish. So Troy's throwing the beetle spin still. I'm throwing the silver minnow, both Johnson lures. Some of the cheapest lures you can buy at the store, in fact.
Are we sponsored by Johnson?
We should be. Look at all this endorsement. What is that, a crappie? Bass?
Little bastard.
I just have a 3-inch Mr. Twister on the back of that Johnson silver minnow, but I bit like half the body off. I'm using a Shimano Trance 300 though right now with a Daiwa Saltist 7'6" medium heavy action rod. I throw this rod for salmon, Lake Michigan trout, pike. I've used it for muskies with small baits, smaller muskie baits. Panfish are kind of tough this morning. We thought, oh, it's going to be a morning bite. So I just caught myself a little pike. Whatever, he can have that tube jig. He took it with him. But, yep. That's a nicer pike. That's a keeper. Good one, man.
You want him?
Sure, I'll take him. Bring him on over here. Come to Butthead. Good one. Thanks, man. Oop.
Yeah.
Get me all slimy. Pike tastes absolutely delicious. Pretty much tastes like walleye. A little bit better in some lakes, believe it or not. You just gotta know how to get the Y bones out of them. It's the only reason they get a bad reputation though, because if they flayed as easy as a walleye, pike might be number one. Can't believe how far down my bait sinks right next to those bog islands. That is insane. These islands right here are called bog islands. There's literally roots growing underneath them. If you walked on this island, you could fall through this island. I think I explained this before in the video, but my bait sunk 3 feet before it hit the bottom. These islands can float around during high water times, but they'll get jammed into shallow sections of the lakes and sometimes be permanently fixed. But if they got high enough water on this lake, they would lift up and probably drift off with the wind. Floating islands, trees and everything. Pretty amazing. Alright, we just pulled up on the edge of this fallen grass. Troy just cast it and catches this pike. Sure, I'll take him. Oh, got one. That feels like a pike. Yeah, I think so. Or a bass, but more pikey. That's a nice one. Don't bite me off. Got 3 pike now on the stringer. Jesus. He almost got the line.
I saw that when I was in the water. Because I was like, he's at the point of biting you off. When you said, don't bite me off, I was just like, at that point.
That's a good perch, Troy.
They're getting bigger now.
What is that, like 9-10 inches?
I'd give it 9.
There's a bite.
What?
I got a bite. There we go. What is this? Like a pretty good chunk. Oop. There we go. I accidentally cut the film off, but we're just catching like these 8-9 inch perch and
Look at that.
adding them to our panfish limit. Perch are delicious. We're catching them on bobbers and night crawlers right now, just off this fallen grass bed, and there's some cabbage weeds all around it. Seem to be these cabbage weeds in these grass beds attract a lot of panfish and pike. I'm just using a orange teardrop jig, like an ice fishing jig called a Wade's blade, and big chunk of night crawler. I'm throwing it right on the edge of the grass bed that's fallen over, and they seem to be hiding inside of it. What do you got there? What do you got there? Bluegill. Bluey. Well, now we're back on shore. The morning was pretty slow, but we got a couple pike on the strainer, and I got 2 perch, a bluegill, and 2 crappies. I think Troy caught a bluegill and like 4 perch or something. 4 perch and a crappie. Slow morning, but we still got fish. It was nice getting out. Here's the catch for the day. Well, not the day, but this morning. A couple decent sized pike. And here's my fish right here. And now Troy's got to fit the pin on that trolling motor because it busted. We didn't have a trolling motor all morning, so that slowed us down, but we still caught fish. We're having a good time. We're gonna take care of some business now and get back out later on this evening. All right, well, we took care of business, took a nap. We didn't do too well this morning, but hopefully this evening we get some more panfish, because this morning was slow, but it's been a fun vacation, and at least the size of the panfish we're catching are quality size keepers. A few really big bluegills. Maybe tonight's the night. We'll see what happens. Let's get out there. It's a pike. Jump off.
You got it. There it is.
Oh, yep. And that is why they wiggle off the hook.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Well, it's a fish.
Sucks that they got such great hook setting ability that they just don't get off.
Well, Troy just hooked a fish, and we think he might have brought him down in this log down here.
Oh, he did. I'll just give him some slack.
Yeah, see if he swims out. Oh, there you go.
No, he's around it is the problem. I gotta get him out of it.
Wonder what it was. I just had a fish too. I think it's a crappie or a bass.
It's a big bluegill.
Is it?
Yeah.
We don't want to have to go in for you, man. I can see him right down there. I can't.
He is a crappie.
Yeah, that has to be a crappie, dude, because that's a bluegill. That's like 12 inches. He's gonna lift his anchor and try to swing the back of the boat towards the fish.
Quietly as possible.
Yeah, to not spook him.
Well, I guess
You're gonna break your rod.
I'm gonna break the rod. I got the line. It is a bass though.
Yeah, I knew that couldn't have been a bluegill, because if it was, you would have had a state record.
Got him.
Did you get him? Oh, that's a decent one too. Wow, Troy. You lucked out with that one.
Right.
That is funny though. I got that all on video. Right as I turn the camera on, he catches a crappie. That's the first panfish of the trip now. Oh, I just had a bite. All we caught so far are pike and bass. Now we found some crappies and hopefully bluegills, maybe some perch. Oh, hit it right when it hit. Got him. There we go. This feels like a bluegill. That is a bluegill. Good one. Nice. I love that 30-second ounce, like when it's calm like this. You can just like stop it and it just flutters downward with the blade still turning. I'm gonna try the Kitech now, see if there's any crappies outside of this wood. Ooh, that was a huge bluegill. Oh, he's right there. That was a huge one. Oh, I just had him. Yeah, and he was aggressive, dude. Oh, there he is. I don't know if that's the same one, but it's a nice bluegill. No, it's not the same one, but it's a keeper. On white, sight flash or whatever. 16th ounce paint jig head and a white Kitech Easy Shiner. Just caught that bluegill right there. Nice. They're using the boat for cover. There you go. That's a good fish. There you go. We never see bluegills like this down by us, do we, Troy?
No.
You'll never see a bluegill. Well, I won't say never, but usually never see bluegills over 7 inches anymore in southeastern Wisconsin, southern Wisconsin, central Wisconsin. Fishing pressure does away with them. There's a honker. That's a really big one. Hold that up to your hand. Just the thickness of that fish. Nice. We're just catching these big bluegills right off the side of the boat on night crawlers right now. Might as well just go with what works. You using a whole night crawler or half?
Half. Probably don't need a half. Actually, this is what I got on it right now.
Oh, a speck. Might as well go with what works. As soon as it hits the water, they're on it. See? Ah. It's a crawler bite. There we go. Yeah, for this lake, this is considered little. That's crazy. The poppers are just going under.
Like I said, holy shit. Look at
Oh, it's a
that guy.
pike.
Is it really?
Yep. Come on, we're looking for. Yep, there it is. Looking.
Oh, thank you. Almost got me. Look at it. Got me in the nail.
Ooh, that was lucky. That could have been past the barb if it got stuck in your nail.
Right. That would have been. I would have been crying like you were last night. Dude, I can't believe you were crying so hard.
I was crying so bad last night. Hey, sometimes you just gotta let it out. All right, we're killing them on the bobbers. Usually when the size starts to go down a little bit, you just move a little bit and you find more big ones. This is a blast. But they are getting smaller. Now I'm using a pink because I lost my orange Wade's Blade teardrop jig. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Definitely a bluegill. That's a good one. Ooh, yeah. That's a big haunting bluegill. Wow. Oh, don't piss on me. I think that means they're still spawning. This is a blast though, even if it's bobber fishing. I know we could get them on the beetle spin, but they're just hitting this so quick. You can't argue with it, really. Oh, see? Don't even let it sink. Another good one. Ah, that one's small. He was just fighting good. As soon as it hits the frickin' water, they're on the stupid bobber. Oh, there's a good one. So there's still big ones in this school. Whoa. Talk about circles. Beautiful fish. Dude, I'm using like a tiny crawler chunk at this point. Doesn't even matter. Dude, I can't eat. It doesn't even survive a second in the water without a fish on it.
Save me some. They're down.
Watch. Boom, right away. There he is.
Yeah, I think my bobber is too big for this.
Yeah, right now is kind of a good time for the stick bobber, I guess, because you can kind of see when it pops up, or if it's in a log, or if a fish is on. That's a good one.
She's a runner.
Oh yeah. That is a good one. Oh crap. Another one just hit my bobber. What do you got there?
Looks like a decent one.
That thing's fighting. Oh, it's a bass.
Can you kick off? Yeah. No.
Hey, it's fun. Largemouth bass. You throw it anywhere around that grass right there, they're just all over it. That's the first time the bait hit the water. Oh, there we go. Yeah, down by us, if you found that one in a pile of them, ice fishing or something, you know, it's like, there'd be no way people be throwing them back.
That's what happened.
Mm-hmm, exactly. Ooh, that's a good one. Just by the way that bobber was acting, I knew that was going to be a good one.
Did it go down slow?
Yep. You know, I'm happy catching crappies, but if I'm catching perch and bluegills, I'm much happier. Even though I love me some crappies.
What are you up to, you know?
I think sits.
What?
I think I got sits.
Really?
Oh. Jesus. Calm down, guy. That's a big one. Look at the forehead on that fish. Nice. What is that, a pumpkin seed? Or a red? Is this a bluegill, eh?
Bluegill.
Good. Beautiful sunset right now. We're just having a blast catching bluegills.
You ate that dragonfly? I was just looking at that dragonfly.
That's funny.
Turn around and a fish grabs it.
Yep, dragonfly just got his butt chewed off behind us on the surface. That's a decent one. Oh, come on. What is that, perch? He'll flay. Not too bad. We're gonna try one more spot, maybe two more spots before it gets dark. We're gonna try to find some other fish because the size of the bluegills has declined here and we're not catching any crappies. We want to find a few big crappies before dark. So let's mosey on over to another spot. There's a crap. There's a crappie deem. Nice.
What does that mean, crappie deem?
Means like good luck, basically.
Crappie deem.
Yep. I think it's French or something, or Italian. I can't remember now. You caught that right over the side of the boat.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to be taking off early from my vacation for some work-related activities, but it was a fun time with my buddy Troy. We caught some fish, shared some laughs, and enjoyed this beautiful lake behind us. The action wasn't as fast-paced as we thought it would be on some of those trips, but last night was really good. The bluegills kind of went nuts for night crawlers. Normally when we come up here, we do a little bit better, but right now the bluegills are spawning. Some of them are coming off the spawn. It's a really, really late spawning cycle this year. It's probably late by 2 weeks at least. But if you guys like this video, subscribe to my page, hit that like button. It helps the page grow and gives me a reason to keep putting out content. Take care, good luck fishing. All right, everyone, I'm on my way home right now from Troy's cottage, and I just found this small little lake off to the side of the highway here. It's called Otter Lake. I remember stopping here as a kid with my dad when he was still alive and catching a few bass and northern pike from shore, occasionally coming up here. It's really windy right now, but I'm gonna see if I can catch some fish. See what happens. Windy as hell out right now. We got some rocks right off of the dock over here. A really beaten up boat launch. There might be some bass sitting around here. Something worth catching. I'm gonna start out by throwing a Ned worm under this dock just to see if there's something hiding in the shade right in front right here. But the trusty old Z-Man TRD, the turd, as we like to call it. Oh, what the heck? It's a stick. Must be a log trapped underneath there. I'll put this over here out of the way so no one else catches it or a boat doesn't hit it. This is a really messed up looking boat launch though. You'd have to be a pretty skillful or skillful truck driver, what am I trying to say, to get down this boat launch. See a couple pontoon boats on people's docks and little fishing boats, but there's not a lot of houses on this lake. This is actually in Elko, Wisconsin. Let's go off of the boat dock, see what happens. I think there might be trout actually in this lake, because back behind me there's a trout unlimited sign. It looks like a lake that would hold trout. It's kind of deep and rocky looking right here. A lot of wood down here. A lot of snags, but we'll try to work with it here. Never knew this lake had trout in it. That's very cool. This lake looks like it would have some smallmouth bass in it with the amount of rocks I'm seeing out here. Hopefully there's a few sitting around here. Couple bluegills and little baby bass just swam up. That's a sign of something out there. But let's see what happens. This is first time I fished here in probably 25 years now. Nothing on the Ned worm right now, so I'm gonna switch to a different lure. Maybe I'll try my little beetle spin, the bait I was catching all those panfish on and pike during this trip. But I'm gonna start throwing this bait a lot more for sure, because up here in the Northwoods I've caught a lot of panfish on it. I used to catch a lot of bass on it and pike in ponds down in southern Wisconsin. This thing's a fish catching machine and it catches multiple species. Oh, that is at a bite. Bunch of panfish and small bass. So there is small bass here. Is there any big ones? But I was saying you can modify this bait with different plastics, different jig head sizes. The 1/8 ounce one has a bigger blade. The 16th ounce has a smaller blade. You can switch the blades out to different colors. You can see it right down here. I'll film it over here. A lot of little baby bass in here. Oh, just had a hit. I keep getting probably this year's hatch of largemouth bass. These little babies following it. Cast it over by the boat launch. Don't ever think there's no fish by boat launches. There's a lot of boat launches that are absolutely dynamite shore fishing spots if you can fish there. Some launches don't allow it. But there's a lot of boat launches you can fish at. They provide rocks, structure. A lot of them have weed beds and drop-offs right off of them. I can't even count how many fish I've caught off of little boat launch spots I just pull off at on the side of the road, or I look up on Google Maps and just pull over and try my luck. Let's toss the Rapala for a couple casts and hit the road here because it's hotter than hell out. Oh God, this dock is wobbly. It's hotter than hell out and I gotta get home, like I was saying. Ooh, there's a big bass. That was a big smallmouth. Holy smokes. I'm gonna try with my Ned worm real quick. I still see him. Holy smokes. Big smallie. I don't know where he is now. So there is a big smallmouth around here. I swear, every time I see a lake with rocks, there is smallmouth around. But holy smokes, that was like at least 18 to 20 inches. So they're here. I don't know where that smallmouth bass just went, but holy man, that thing was big. After seeing a billion tiny little bass, I was not expecting to see something like that up here behind my lure. And it was a smallie. Got one. There, oh, there we go. There's a smallie. Now my wife's never gonna see me home tonight. There we go. First fish. We'll stay here a little bit more, but that is not the size of the one I just saw. Ooh. Oh, did I just get a little one? Yes, I did. What is this? What the heck is that? It's like some sort of... Oh, it's like a shiner or a chub. I think it's a chub. That's really cool. Hit a bait the same size as him that looks like him too. Weird. Nope. Well, there's bait in this lake. That's cool. Never caught one that looked like that before. So I caught a smallmouth bass and some sort of shiner creek chub looking thing. Stocking up on some water right now because it's hotter than hell out. But I had one big smallmouth bass, 4.5, 5 pounds. Follow my Rapala original. I had another one about 17 inches long, follow the Rapala original. Saw a lot of baby bass. Saw some minnows getting blown up on. So this lake right off to the side of the road, really nice lake. I'm gonna hit the road now and get back down to southern Wisconsin. Well, I just made it home safely. I'm gonna see if my cats are waiting for me at the door. Hi, Boo. What you doing, Boo? I knew you were there for some reason. How you doing? Is there any? Oh, there's Squeaky. How you doing, Squeaky? I got 2 more around here somewhere, but we'll see if they come out. How you doing? Finally, Mr. Orion, nicknamed Booger, came to say hi to me. Haven't seen you in quite a few days. How have you been? It's nice coming home to some loving cats that miss you. Yeah, cute little guy. Oh, look who came to say hi as well. Mr. Squeaky. Come on. Yeah, that's why you're called Squeaky. I know, Dad probably stinks. That's what happens when you haven't showered in 4 days with a real shower. You smell fish on my hands? Now they're both crying for my attention. Yeah. Only one I haven't seen yet is little Miss Aurora. But let's get the luggage in the house and end this video.